William College. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So, have you all heard of my program yet on bullyfree.org?
Yeah.
A couple of you have, because I've been down here. So, a little bit about me. I'm retired military. I was in the military for 20 years. Who wants to be in the military? Another military, just like that military. So, I spent 20 years. After I got out of the military, I started working at NASA. Who's seen the movie Armageddon? Anybody remember that movie, the big swimming pool? Well, I trained the astronauts for a lot of years out there. And so as I start working all my years, and I'm not a young man, I'm a grandfather and grandkids your age. But why would I start an unbully free organization? Anybody have any idea? Anybody care? Well, what we're seeing out there in bullying is why am I bullied and you're not? We don't know. There's no statistical data out there. But what we do see is sometimes if my daughter was part white, part Hispanic. So what happened to her is I was in the military, we got divorced, and her mother was in the military. So we're moving all over the world, and you really don't have any roots. But what happens when nobody wants to play with you? Anybody have those scenarios out there?
No.
Where people are mean to you. Well, what happened to my daughter? None of the little Mexican kids would play with her, so she started moving into like these gang guys. And to make a long story short, nobody would play with her, not the white kids or the Hispanic kids, and even some of her own people didn't like her because she was, not totally Hispanic, not totally white. Well, she ended up playing with some very bad people and ended up getting murdered 2 years ago.
Okay.
Because of why? They were in games, yes. And I was watching on Facebook, I talked to her, I said, are these guys okay? And they weren't nice people. Facebook can tell me a lot about people. But, so that's my story. I don't want any other kid to go down that road. And I pick up the phone and talk to people. All of, yes, ma'am.
How did she get
She,
What's the name?
do what? Well, she just got killed. I don't need to go into more graphic, but that happens all over the world. And you guys are at that age to where, see, some of these bad people are always looking to get you, to get you to join them, things of this nature. And so, and we don't want to do it, but it happens all the time. And I'll talk to your parents about the real serious side of it later. But we have a web page, and we have some rapper kids that are out there to help us and things of this nature. But what we're going to do today is talk about bullying. And you all seen it. Who's been bullied in school? What happened to you? Kept on. And what does kept on mean? Yeah. More than once, right? It's an ongoing thing. So if I walk up to this guy and bump into him, what's your name? Xavier. If I walk up to and bump into you and I say, I'm sorry, is that bullying? But every day in the hallway, I give you that nudge. Every day I knock your books out. Is that bullying? Yeah. It's ongoing behavior for whatever reason. How about cyberbullying? Anybody been cyberbullied? You know what that is? Who has a phone right now? Right? You have internet? Good, that's good. That internet is. Who has a Facebook account? Who can get to a computer? Right? Who can get to a computer? If you can get to a computer, you can get to Facebook, and you can show. So Facebook is good, Facebook is bad. So we're going to be talking about some of these incidents that happens. But things that I see, I get calls every day from all over America where the kids are getting bullied and the mother or the grandma talks to me and says, what is bullying? See where that goes?
Okay.
That goes right to my bully bear. And I go, bully bear, can I help you? Right? See? That goes right to my cell phone. And then if you've got a problem, I talk to the moms. And if it's a young kid, I'll talk to them for a little bit. But it's kind of creepy for me to be talking to your kid. Then I'll get your mom and dad involved, right? But if you feel threatened, I tell you to go find a cop, a teacher. So who do you, like I said, if you're being physically bullied or hurt at school, who do you go to? You go to that group, and if the teacher blows you off, you go to another teacher. Both of her hands, and we only had one eye left because of burns. See, but see, people will take that deformity, and it was one of the problems with my daughter. She had a cleft lip, so she had this scar. So here she had blue eyes, kind of blondish hair, part white, part Mexican, with a cleft lip, and was heavy. So those are the things that get you one of these physical problems, right? So M. Deuce, I called him up and I said, hey brother, can I use your song? He goes, well, who the hell are you, right? It's just like that. Who are you? So we made a pact, and now I get to use his song, but I want you to listen to the words of this song.
It's the hardest part of life when you get what people thinking. Words cut you like a knife, taking pieces of your soul. Take the shine from your glow. When the negative approach, it breaks you down a little more. It's time we scream no. These bullies gotta go. Little girls of my own, so that's all the daddy knows. No kid should have to be teased when they go to school because they look different or might have some different shoes. We need to realize the heart and soul is all that matters. Not whose pockets fatter or who climbs the corporate ladder. It's really how you add any value to the planet. Are you here to do some good, or are you here to do some damage? Insecurities and jealousy breed envy. A bully has been hurt and they're really just pretending. I know deep down we all just want love. We all feel pain and we all need love.
Wants a bracelet. Read that. Stand up nice and loud and read that to me. You might get a bracelet.
Bullying is an unwanted, aggressive behavior among school-aged children that involves a real or perceived power imbalance. The behavior is repeated or has the potential to be repeated. Over time, both the kids who are bullied and who bully others may have serious, lasting problems.
Right. So, see, I go to Alcott, James Deedy. I go to the 3rd and 5th Ward. Oh, yeah. So what is your role? Do not encourage bullying. Don't chime in with these other kids that are doing it. Don't reinforce bullying. It's easy to get on that bandwagon and start laughing at that. I did it in school, and I think everybody, all the grown-ups, all the way to President Obama has been bullied of some sort. And see, the only good thing about bullying is it doesn't know social, ethnic backgrounds or anything like that. The violence, it doesn't know that. It doesn't care. So there's the Bears. So what does the bear say?
Ooh.
Help me stop the bullying.
I guess that deserves a praise.
Please help us up here.
Who said it?
Me.
One day I left the bracelets out, and one little guy had like 30 on them. I had to take him down and beat him down to get those off. So if you can get 30 out of my bag, you can keep them.
Yeah, 30.
I have hundreds of bracelets. So join our cause. You remember that? Join our cause. Boom, there's that number. Call me at 713-478-3049. And see, when you're on a radio show as the host, anybody heard of the fake radio announcer's voice? You have to have a fake radio. Do a fake radio announcer's voice. Who's got a fake radio announcer's voice?
478.
713. So that's our number.
To the two bad bullies that have been that bullied me. And I'm so sick of it.
Can we do that as a team? We won't put that on the Is she still alive? Something else? I don't know. But where's she from?